Well, I cry every time.
Okay, yeah.
It first was at the Public. I went to see it at the Public, and I was just devastated by it.
So for those who don't know, because now obviously it's on Broadway in a giant theater, how small is the Public? How many seats was it then?
You know, there was a Tara O'Connor, I believe her name was, a young Irish lass who was Junior Miss Trump Atlantic City pageant sexist winner.
And also sort of this worldwide phenomenon, to see it in such a small place must have been amazing.
Yeah, the Public has done amazing things.
Yeah.
Like the chorus line started there. And
The image of an elegant, loving first couple? Rosie O'Donnell says think again. With intel from Trump's former fixer, O'Donnell claims this marriage is all about business and nothing about love. Curious to know what's really going on behind closed doors? Let's unpack this scandal. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. The last time Rosie O'Donnell went on Seth Meyers' show, she didn't hold back. She was sitting there drinking water and being the casual comedian we know and love. She was cracking jokes. After that, things began to change. Even the experienced late-night show, who was laughing in between, was shocked by what O'Donnell said about Melania Trump. There was a lot of anger in the talk, and Melania was the center of attention more than ever. As you can see, Rosie and Donald Trump's dislike for each other has been building for years. Because they call each other names and fight on Twitter, it seems likely that they are still together.
So, you know, as bad as everyone feels, and they have felt since November 8th, I know for me, I've been in a severe depression, although I'd like to say, today after your show, I'm going to get a Bob Mueller tattoo.
Oh, that's exciting. Donald Trump has been mad at you for a very long time.
Over a decade. Seth.
Over a decade.
Yes. You know, there was a Tara O'Connor, I believe her name was, a young Irish lass who was Junior Miss Trump Atlantic City pageant sexist winner. And he said, just want you to know, I've forgiven her. And this young woman, I'm like, what is he, the pimp?
But this time, Rosie raised the stakes by linking her claims directly to Michael Cohen, who used to work as Trump's lawyer and is now sitting in the front row waiting for the dirt. Cohen is said to have shared private information about the Trump's marriage that showed a transactional relationship with strict financial agreements and different bedrooms. Don't think that the talks about Trump Tower ended with real estate. Rosie said that Melania's closet might be more than just clothes. Based on what Cohen is said to have seen, every public appearance has financial implications, whether she is wearing a beautiful designer dress or just standing next to Donald. Rosie made a mistake here. Melania, who is sometimes called the austere and polite First Lady, should have turned down events until her situation changed. Talk about dealing with politics like you would a business deal. It's even worse because this goes against the classy and calm public image Melania has worked so hard to keep up. O'Donnell pointed out problems with the brand as a whole, and she also said bad things about how showy Donald Trump is. Is this the crack that's lowering it? Also, if even a small part of these claims are true, Melania's assumed quiet strength might start to look more like damage control than pride. Cohen's supposed intelligence and Rosie's mean words might have caused more trouble than anyone thought possible. Melania, the First Lady, has long been seen as the calm in the Trump storm because she stays out of the mudslinging. She is known for her ease, expensive clothes, and ability to keep her cool when things get heated about her husband. It wasn't important whether you liked her or not. She was good at playing the quiet, intelligent person who stayed out of the spotlight while everyone else was loving it. But what about what Rosie O'Donnell says? They have basically turned that picture upside down, making people wonder if any of it is true.
It's been really, we've sort of made the joke on the show that he's flip-flopped on everything except you.
It's actually very true. Well, I cry every time.
Okay,
you know?
yeah.
It first was at the Public. I went to see it at the Public, and I was just devastated by it.
So for those who don't know, because now obviously it's on Broadway in a giant theater, how small is the Public? How many seats was it then?
And that he notoriously cheats private contractors out of their money.
Yes, and that is all
Simple
pretty well
facts,
documented. Yeah.
Simple facts.
And so you said this on The View.
And he went bat Crazy.
Yeah. If Trump gets indicted, it would be really great if Mueller let you serve the papers. I
Well-
feel like,
Together with what Rossie said, Cohen's supposedly leaked financial arrangement reports suggest that she may be more interested in money than in honor. It must be terrible for people who like Melania. It's admirable that she said she was strong enough to stand by her husband in public. Things are very upsetting for her, though, because she thinks that her marriage could become about money instead of love and commitment. Does this show that she is more like Trump in terms of being opportunistic? Or are her fans ready to believe that her grace is real? These accusations also hurt Melania's reputation as a person who always seems calm.
and did it sort of start? It started from The View, yes?
The View.
Yeah.
And she's the prostitute. And who is he? He's the moral arbiter of 20-year-old behavior now, right? So then I said, some facts that I just went on Wiki that were easily accessible since this campaign began. That he is bankrupt 4 times, that he got all his money from his father.
And also sort of this worldwide phenomenon, to see it in such a small place must have
Yeah,
been
the
amazing.
public has done amazing things.
Yeah.
Like the chorus line started there. And
If her public appearances are linked to business deals, people will think of her differently, as either a smart first lady or someone who is supposedly using her fame to make money. Of course, her silence doesn't help either. In this day and age of social media, people sometimes think that silence means guilt, which is why Melania hasn't said anything to contradict what Rossie has said. Does she have some truth to all of this? Or is she just avoiding getting involved because she thinks it's beneath her? What the Trump administration did was expected. They turned down everything, ignored Rossie, and moved on. But the usual fake news defense doesn't seem to be working, since Cohen's supposedly insider information makes these charges true. It's no longer just about Melanie. This is also just one more thing that is quickly hurting Trump's reputation.
like under 500 for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, it's maybe the size of this. What is this, 200 here?
Yeah, this is about 200.
Yeah, so it's almost maybe this size. That's pretty much
Wow,
it.
that's amazing. To see a show that now has this scope and scale.
I hope that's right. All the Broadway trivia people are like, you asshole, I'm pretty sure it did. Lots of things start at the public. Joe Papp is a hero. Okay.
It's possible that Rossie's claims hurt more than just Melanie's image. Could this loss hurt Donald Trump's already weak plans to make a comeback? There have always been a lot of different views on the Trump marriage, but Rossie O'Donnell's claims have thrown a wrench into the works. It's possible that the polished, respectable image Melania has spent years building could be completely blown away if these claims about financial deals and a business relationship are true. A source says Rossie completely destroyed the painstakingly created myth about the Trump family when she revealed the truth about that marriage. She did more than just reveal some juicy rumors. So, what do you think? Is this just another star fight, or has Rossie found something more important? Tell us what you think in the space below for comments.